Good evening, ladies and gents. My name is Keeper of Toast, and I'm back, finally. As I posted about, I got sick last week, and excuse me. The Sunday before that, I also was not able to do a stream. Still kind of recovering. I've still got a bit of a cough. But otherwise, I believe that I am ready to get back to the game. So let's go ahead and... There we go. Alright. So last I recall, we got one more of these lakes to go to. Lake Acuity. I forget. Does Volo buy stuff? Yes, he does. Alright. Well, go ahead and sell him these star pieces. Even though we can't really use the money on anything. Let's go ahead and head up to Lake Acuity. Which I think Ice Peaks Camp is going to be closer to it. Alright. And that... Still have no idea how we're supposed to get past those... Still have no idea how we're supposed to get past the rocks. I don't think it's an... Last I checked, it's not an... Breaking through these things is not an ability that any of these things have. So... Yeah. Still kind of stuck there. Oh, there's a request over here. Guess we might as well check that out. Oh. It's the Balloon Man. Alright. You know what? Might as well, as long as we're here. Alright, 50 balloons in 2 minutes. Okay. Camera's screwing with me. Alright. 8. Okay. Oh. There we go. There's gotta be a more intuitive way to switch. Ah, shoot. Dang it. Oh, there's a wisp up there. I did not realize that. Okay. Losing altitude constantly with this stupid thing. So whoever developed, because I guess whoever developed this particular part of the game didn't understand how birds work. Only at 26 right now with 40 seconds left, give or take. 30. Might actually make it. Lost a little too much altitude for that one. Oh no. Good evening, Leo Estelar. Everyone, this is my good friend Leo. He makes music. Go check him out. Alright, 40 balloons. Beat my target of bursting at least 30 balloons. Okay, so the goal was less than I thought it was. Okay, then. Well, I guess we got something out of that. Alright, enough faffing around with that. Let's first and foremost go get that wisp. And then we'll go to the lake. We will use the bear. Because I want to see if there's any cool stuff. More likely there's going to be a bunch of lame stuff. There we go. Star piece. Pretty cool, classic stuff. I spent a lot of time over the past couple of weeks playing Breath of the Wild, so I've gotten a bit used to that game's control scheme. Scarlet and Violet, they do look promising, to an extent. But I'm gonna hold my breath considering how Sword and Shield was. Yeah. It's, yeah, I haven't pre-ordered Scarlet or Violet, and I'm gonna wait until the reviews come out to see what they say. What I do know is that I'm really not a fan of the enemy team being just a bunch of school bullies. I mean, the last few games have just, it's like they've been out of ideas for who the bad guys are gonna be. Team Skull was pretty alright, especially since they weren't the main villains, really. Team Yell, so freaking stupid, I can't take it seriously. And now, preppy school bullies. This is the same series of games that, in previous installments, featured, as the antagonists, a criminal organization devoted to enslaving and selling these powerful creatures on the black market. Twice over. You had Team Magma and Team Aqua, who were trying to recreate the world in their own image. You had Team Galactic, who was trying to rewrite reality, pretty much. Yeah, Team Plasma, the best antagonists in any Pokemon game, gets like trying to free Pokemon from the influence of people and pretty much segregate the two species. And Team Flare, you had a guy who pretty much wanted to destroy them. He was going to destroy the world on a whim. I guess that shows you just how far the stories in these games have fallen. Yeah, the two legendaries in the legendaries of Scarlet and Violet look absolutely stupid too. I guess whoever was on the design team was watching Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds or something. Because... I don't know what else can I say? I mean, we joke about them being out of ideas for interesting new Pokemon. And I don't believe that's true. Mostly. But yeah, I have to question a lot of the decisions that are being made at Game Freak and the Pokemon Company. But anyway, enough of a tangent on that. Let's go ahead and open up this cave.
Lake Acuity is protected by the Pokemon Uxie. When Uxie took flight, the knowledge to solve problems was born in people's minds. That's what the stories say, anyway.
Do I know Arceus' main villain? Honestly, my money's on Volo. I cannot emphasize enough, I do not trust this guy. I'm probably wrong. It's either going to be more clever than that or more stupid than that. But my money's on Volo.
A tool that can make caves simply appear from nowhere is quite a handy one to have. I wonder what waits inside.
I imagine there may be Pokemon in there protecting the lake's guardian. Take care. You think? Does the dialogue not... Why does the dialogue not change to fit which order you do the things? And I sense a chill in the air. What is... Finally! Finally! I have been wondering where this thing has been my entire playthrough. Even when I finally got to Iceland up here. Finally! Hisuian Zoroark. Could that be the dreaded Baneful Fox? I don't know. Why don't you tell me a little bit about that? Or not? Fine. Keep your secrets. Oh, wow. I should have changed Pokemon before doing... I should have changed what Pokemon was first or in the party before doing this. Cherim's gonna be pretty depowered without the sunlight. I don't know why I still have him here. How do you use agile style nasty plot? Does he think up something? Does he think up his plan really quickly? That's all I can think of. Yes, it is a shame Absol isn't in this. I, for one, am quite a fan of Absol. As evidenced by the fact that I made a Gundam that's themed after Absol. If Bandai would make an Absol Pokemon kit in their range of Pokemon kits, I'd buy it. I would buy at least 3. That actually might be a little too much. I want to try and catch this. Ah, shoot. Okay. Well, too late to catch it now. That's on me. The Baneful Fox. It is a Pokemon said to be filled with malice. We were told stories about it as children. Oh, now you... Kyone. Alright, what's this one gonna be? Come, I will test your knowledge. Or wait, am I supposed to be reading this as capital C O M B E period capital Z U B A T period? Is that how this is meant to be read? How many are there eyes? One by one, yet all at once. Combi, Zubat, Unknown, Magneton, Dusk. It's one. Enter your answers together as a series of numbers. Am I supposed to add them all together? Let's try that again. What Pokemon was it again? This is what I get for just spamming the A button. Combi, Zubat, Unknown, Magneton, Dusclops. Alright. Alright, 4, 5. And Combi has 2 each, so 6, 5, 6, 11. Alright. Let us try this. Alright, and it's a series of numbers. What the hell does that mean? 6, 0. Does it want me to... Does it just want me to type how many each Pokemon has? 0, 1, 2, nope, 3, 1. Okay, then. And that's why we don't skip math class, kids. This is what we study advanced calculus for. Pokemon spin-offs. Alright. That's all that crap done. And I really need to stop. I need to get back into the mindset of playing Legends Arceus and not Breath of the Wild.
It seems we finished the 3 lake trials. If I remember correctly, we were told to head for the Shrouded Ruins. I don't know what could await us there, but I'm always excited to explore some ancient ruins. Let us be on our way.
So what? We don't have to go back to the hub world to go to our destination? For once. If only I could actually do that myself.
The Shrouded Ruins. Mist is so very good at obscuring things. It's long been said to blur boundaries. If we're to somehow bring together the world of humans, the world of Pokemon, and the world of myth, then maybe we need a setting such as this. That being said, what are we meant to do now?
Seems I've made it in time.
It's Lady Conjugation. You arrived just when we'd assembled all 3 gifts. Do you somehow see our progress across the distance dividing us?
I had the aid of a rather remarkable Pokemon, if you really wish to know.
Could that mean that Pokemon that flits about the Hisui region?
Which one? Ah, but never mind that now. What about the red chain? How are we to forge it?
What are you asking me for, you stupid bitch? We speak of a divine instrument, one said to be capable of binding the very world. Do you really imagine it can be forged by mortal hands? For this, we must go to the... We must seek out the dwarves. I have connections in Asgard.
Then what are we to do? Search the entire vastness of Hisui for the answer? Well, was that Mew or something? Alright, do I get to catch them, or... Oh, they're pissed. And they just forged something from nothing, indicating that they are in possession of a Philosopher's Stone. Did they sacrifice human or Pokemon lives to make it? Also, it's not really a chain. I don't see any interconnected links there. Just a bunch of diamonds strung around. It's more like a crown.
So it was true. The pact our people have passed down for all these generations has been kept. At last I can set this burden aside.
You've succeeded once again, Bellerophon. Yet, things do not seem to be going well for the rest of the world.
You think? What have you heard now? Where did you hear it? You've been with us the entire time.
I've had some news from my fellow merchants in the Ginkgo Guild, or
Go. Game Freak, stop giving things weird names. Give things normal names, please.
It seems that the commander is going to forego waiting for our investigation to finish. He plans to climb Mount Coronet himself.
Has he lost his senses? He plans to get close to the rift to study it himself?
Well, he doesn't yet know that our Bellerophon has managed to get the red chain now, does he?
That's true. There's no way he could. We need to tell him about the chain, and about everything Bellerophon has achieved before he sets out. I don't know about you, but I'm not going to rely on the USPS for that. Finally, some more time with Akari.
Bellerophon! What are you doing here, you bastard? It's been grim here. We and the Survey Corps hardly even speak to one another lately. But with you back, maybe Captain Cyan's appetite for potato mochi will return. Anyway, wait here a minute, will you? I'll go and let the captain know you're back.
How did I even get past the guard? Or is he just on his lunch break?
Oh, my dear Bellerophon!
The professor is awfully... Bleh.
I would not do too well on whose line.
The professor has been awfully worried about you, Bellerophon.
Of course I was worried, but I don't think I could hold a candle to the distress you showed, Akari.
That's blowing it out of proportion. I don't think it's appropriate for an adult to make things up just to hide their embarrassment. But, where is the captain? Wasn't she coming along with you, Professor?
She's been buried under a mound of work, I'm afraid. We're to join her in the Survey Corps office. It seems her hands are more full now that Commander Kamado's gone.
But he's... He's determined to handle this whole space-time rift business himself, including dealing with the Pokemon that's been spotted on the other side.
That's why I was filling in for the regular guards, with Pikachu at the ready. Well, we aren't getting anywhere out of here. Let's head inside and report to the captain.
The plot thickens. So, you managed not to die, just as I ordered. Well done. Now, which one of them contributed more to our success? I highly doubt that this choice is going to actually affect the story in any significant way. Do we even switch out any... Did I even switch out any Pokemon from using Abra while I was exiled? I don't think I did any of that. But I had the ability to, but I don't think I actually took advantage of it. So how much of a boon was that to me? I know, this is just the most riveting thing to watch a streamer do, isn't it? Yes, yeah, screw it. Irida was actually there for us. No doubt your past deeds earned you any help you may have received. Before moving forward, I must ask. I assume that you are here again because you've managed to learn something of use. I got this chain-looking thing. I have no idea what it's made out of. But apparently it was forged by the gods themselves. I don't know if this is gonna help or anything. I just thought you should have it. Go on. You explain about the red tea. Blech. And I just remembered something. I left this fan on. That's probably been quite an annoyance to any viewers right now. If you will give me a minute, let us remedy that. That's probably much better. Anyway. A legendary tool said to bind the very world. Commander Kamado is no longer here in Jubilife Village. The security corps has been sculpting. The security corps had been scouting the area near the space-time rift, and they reported sightings of something on the other side of it. Something that resembled a Pokemon. The commander made the decision to take the security corps to the mountain to prepare to fend off any possible threat. They were to make for the temple at the peak.
However strong the commander himself may be, he should have gotten Bellerophon to help.
As the captain of the Survey Corps, I hereby order you to proceed as follows. Bellerophon, take that red chain to Mount Coronet, make your way to the peak, and put an end to all this. You are officially reinstated at your former rank.
Alrighty. We're back, baby.
Are you certain you can do it with... Are you certain you can do that with the commander away, Captain?
Screw that guy. Actually, reading that is pretty much what she said, wasn't it?
Then I'll go as well. We're all in this together. We members of the Survey Corps.
Naturally. No one suggested you should not. I wonder, can I still do... Good evening, sir. And what brings you here tonight? What the hell is this kid? I'm Rye. Do you have a brother named Pumpernickel by chance? And you are? And you are? Okay, you're Bella Wafan. Nice to meet you. I can't... I want to give this guy the Homestar Runner voice. But I can't do But I can't do Homestar Runner. Especially with my nasal passages blocked. Ah, got a pressure in my ear that's building up. 1 second, please. There we go. What is it, Lucario? Grew. That sounds like a... That's the noise that I expected Lucario to make. It seems Lucario sensed your strong aura, too. If you're willing to battle us, you can... Ah, dang it. I'm too A-button happy. Steely Lucario. And there's apparently something downstairs to check out. As long as we're here, we might as well. Mani. If it isn't one of our beloved customers, might I trouble you to help me with a little survey work? In my family, we've always passed down tales of some ancestor that lived in a village around the Avalanche Slopes. Avalanche Slopes. But I've never been able to find any hint of such a settlement ever existing. I'm beginning to doubt the tales are true. But everyone wants to know about where they came from, don't they? So help me out. See if you can find any evidence that people ever lived around the Avalanche Slopes. You know, I could probably present this guy with literally anything, and you'd probably believe it. I wonder, do I actually have any evidence on me at the moment? I just don't realize it. Let's see. Da, 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 da. 82. I guess not. Okay then. Alrighty. Alright, now question is, should we continue to do some side quests, or just continue the story? Assuming that the decision isn't made for us when we step out. Evidently it is not. Alrighty. Let's see. Any other side quests here in the village that I've actually completed so far? At home under the eaves, Ida. Who is Ida? Okay, out of that away. I really need to... And I keep hitting the B button because I want to run. That is a huge freaking Apom. Oh, I mean, holy crap, that is gigantic. And what is that over there? Is that an unknown? Oh, man. Well, if you ever wanted to know what the letter G looks like when it's asleep, there you go. Alright. What does Ida want? A Chimego's decided to nest in my house. Do you think you could help me get it to move out? Doesn't appear to be nesting inside. It's kind of just loitering. Just hanging around. Not even hanging, he's just floating there. Seems mellow enough, but I'm not at ease with having a Pokemon so close. I've already spoken to some homeowners who'd be willing to let Chimecho move in with them. What I'd like you to do is have a look at the homes to make sure they'd be a good fit for Chimecho. It's not like I could tell what Chimecho feels, so... The first place I'd like you to check out is the farmer's house near the fields. Think you can find a nice place for Chimecho to hang there? Here's my suggestion. Get over it. Learn to live with nature, man. Dang it. Very, very specific placements. There we go. All right. The wind direction seems to be bothering Chimecho. Well, that's not the building's fault, is it? Granted, yes, a building does obstruct the way the wind blows, depending on the direction. Oh, the direction of the wind itself. But those two things are kind of disconnected. It prefers the way the wind blows around my house. I like it too. We get a good breeze. A hut by the sea. Going all the way to the freaking beach for this. Gents, evening. This is tedious. I enjoy this game immensely, but after playing Breath of the Wild, I do sincerely hope that whatever the next Pokemon Legends game is, it takes a few more cues from Breath of the Wild's open worldness. And also maybe some Assassin's Creed style parkour. In fact, that leads me into another thing that I want. A Zelda game that straight up just controls like Assassin's Creed. And I'm talking like OG Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood, Revelations. That I haven't played anything beyond Brotherhood. Yet. I know most of it's crap, but I intend to play it eventually. Probably on stream. Alrighty. Are we gonna have to do another one of these errands? Third time lucky?
So it likes lively places. It's always great to have some activity around.
How about the training grounds? You know, Lucario's over at the training grounds, isn't it? Might as well go ahead and fight that. Might as well go ahead and fight it, too. Well. Why don't you... Is that your trainer? Why don't you come and train with us? Great, you made the wind chime sad. It seems like Chimecho doesn't like to battle. Alright. Where did... Well, if Lucari's not here, then... No, it's supposed to be here. I guess since I'm doing the side quests, he's not showing up. Maybe. Maybe. We'll see. We'll find out the truth. The whole truth. And nothing but the truth. Question, is my microphone buzzing? Like when I'm not talking, is the mic buzzing? Sometimes it does. Sometimes it does that when I'm recording in Audacity. I've been noticing that the idle volume level is a lot higher than it should be. Alright. Next door. Oh, go ahead. Yep, she's gonna take it in. She's gonna take my initial advice and just deal with it. There you go. Alright. There we go. Cool stuff. Alright. I'm going to check myself on my cellular telephone to see if my microphone is buzzing. Because if it is, that's a problem. Come on. I absolutely hate YouTube's app interface. Absolute garbage. They keep making unnecessary changes for no good reason. All right. No buzzing. I'm satisfied. Alright, let's see if Lucario decided to show up again. Maybe around back, I guess. Nope. Can he go inside this building? Why did I do it? Why did I do it like that? Why do I keep doing it like that? That just takes longer. Oh, he's outside the training grounds. There you go. Actually, before we battle, that is not what I wanted to do. No, put that dang thing away. There we go. Alright. It's a dark and steel type, from my recollection. I'm gonna say Vulpix is our best bet. Alright. There we go. I better get a Mega Stone or something for this. Holy crap.
Ah, well. Should I send out the stupidest option? Yeah, we'll send Rockadoc out. She hasn't gotten any love in a while. Alright. The wild Lucario? I'm not sure that thing's necessarily wild. I would say it's decidedly domesticated. Groove. That was a wonderful battle. Seems we need to redo our training, Lucario. Grew. Thank you for the experience. I can tell you've met many Pokémon, and that's helped make you stronger. I think we'll test our skills in other places from now on. Let's meet again. Grit Rock. Alrighty. I can use that. Well, better go ahead and revive Vulpix before setting out. I've barely used this house for anything in this whole game. Can't really buy any furniture for it, so... or home decor. Go ahead and rest until morning. Now we'll use this time to have a quick snack. Impeccable. Salty and full of fat. Quite possibly could kill me before I'm 40. Alrighty. Everyone rested up. Let's go ahead and... Do you find the commander? The commander is already at Mount Coronet. Already? How could a grown man like Commander Kamado be so reckless? First expelling you, Bellerophon, and now this. I think he needs a stern talking to. As the leader of the Pearl Clan, loyal to Almighty Sinnoh who reigns over all space, I can go anywhere in Vast Tisui that I please. And now I am going to stop the commander. Who was the reckless one? Hey, you got run out of the village, right? But you still ellipses, still tried to find a way to help us all? What did you think he was doing this whole time? He's the main character of the game.
Too right, and a fine job he did too. The Survey Corps is always hard at work for the sake of everyone here in the village, as well as for the sake of our relations with Pokémon.
It's too dangerous to go alone. Take this. Need a max revive. As far as I know, that little girl just gave me a really pretty rock that she didn't know what else to do with. Your orders are 3. 1. Make for the summit camp, and from there, the Temple of Sinnoh. 2. Use the red chain to resolve this mess. And 3. Return here, alive. I can promise you 2 out of those 3 things. Not necessarily in the order you gave them. Ah, great. Volo again.
I've heard the latest. So you've been accepted back into Galaxy Team, have you?
I suppose congratulations are in order. Here, some max potions from me to celebrate.
Alright.
It looks like the big moment is upon us at last. But no doubt it'll be fine.
My sinuses are acting up again. This is not pleasant.
After all, you worked so hard to earn that red chain.
I sure did, buddy. I sure did.
Both Adaman and Arita have headed to the peak as well.
Foolishly going alone and endangering themselves in the process.
My good friend Bellerophon,
We are not friends, sir.
I wish you great fortune in the battles to come. I would truly regret losing one of our most beloved and loyal customers.
I have not bought anything from you people. I have only sold you stuff so I could get more money and buy stuff from more reputable folk, whose names I can actually pronounce.
It seems Kamado intends to use the summit camp as a base of operations for this undertaking. As for me, I think I will set up shop closer to the temple itself.
Great, hippie man again.
Things certainly seem to have gotten out of hand. Well, if anything goes wrong, the Great Melly will be here for moral support, at least.
Alright. We're going to take a short break while I clear my throat. There we go. That feels much better. Alright. Go ahead and snack a little more. Perchance it's time I delve into the world of food ASMR. You know? Alright. Let's go. Oh, that's an alpha right there. And it completely disintegrated my deer. Alrighty. I need to stop being so used to Breath of the Wild's controls. Oh, what the crap is this? Oh, that's Benny.
Still alive and kicking? Sorry about having to shutter the wallflower. I'd much rather be there now, serving up some freshly grilled potato mochi. 'Cause that's the only thing I know how to cook. But that taskmaster Kamato's gone and left me to oversee our food supply. He always finds a way to put even those old bones at work. While I'm handling that, I suppose I'll handle you as well. Time we got rid of you once and for all.
Are you serious? Are you serious?
I'll make myself plain. As Kamato's right hand, I'm charged with executing the gritty deeds that... Kamato can't or won't do himself. I give him my word I'd get rid of any fools that might dream of getting in the way of his plans. And besides, it's not just Kamato who longs to live in a new home free of fear or strife. His dream is mine now, too. You've seen my smoke bombs before, right? Well, this is how you're meant to use them.
With a magic wave of the hand.
When I heard you managed to quell those nobles one after another, oh, did it ever make my blood run hot and my heart pound. At last. One final opponent worthy of my great ninja techniques that have been left to molder all these long years.
Fighting the cook. Alright, Miss Magius. And it has an infinity gem. I'm screwed. Let's see. Huh. That wasn't so bad. Alright, what next? Sneeze. So these things actually... So Sneasel actually evolves into Sneasel? Guess I should have expected that, considering there's just a straight-up breviary. Galdio Studies, good to see you. Another one hit. What next? Gardevoir. Let's see. Well, these are gonna have pretty much the same effect, so... Use Darkness again. And what boy's gone? Cordyceps needs some time in the spotlight. There we go. That's a good crustacean. Is it a crustacean or sorry, it is a bug type. I guess. Well, could those claws at the front be considered the third pair of legs? Oh, that's a Glade. Okay. This ought to work. Revenge. Scorponok was killed and brought back by the Gaston Battalion. The Gaston not the Gaston Battalion. They're too pompous for their own good.
Very good, young one. Very good indeed. It's only a foolish ninja who tries to keep after a target they know they cannot beat. And to be honest, I don't hate you. I'd actually like you after a fashion. But at least for the skill you've shown in battle. But listen well, Bellerophon. Pokémon are truly terrifying creatures. Kamado and I saw our hometown burned to the ground by maddened Pokémon running amok. We lost plenty of friends and comrades that day. That's why Kamado came here to Hisui to build a new home where people could live free from fear. But to achieve something truly great, you sometimes have to take extreme actions.
Where have I heard such things before?
If, hypothetical as it may be, a Pokémon were to appear from within that space-time rift, Kamado might lose hold of his reason. Save Kamado from himself. By force, if you must. Do that, and I'll stuff you full of more delicious potato mochi than a human stomach can handle.
If you want me to do it, then why are you threatening me? Why leave off with a threat when you want me to do something? But if I do it, but if I do the thing that you want me to do, you're gonna make me gorge myself. How did any of these guys get past Benny? Or was he just not there when they came through?
You'd better take that red chain up to the top of the mountain. That Pokemon threatening to descend on the peak any moment now. I think it may be Almighty Sinnoh. But all this has to be stopped, and you're the only one who can do it.
Almighty Sinnoh Almighty Sinnoh seems to be nearly here, but still the commander obstructs us. Alright. Okay, Arceus iconography.
Oh, he actually changed clothes for once. You again! I've heard this red chain of yours will bind the world. I assume that to bind the world means to hold the world together, keeping it as it's meant to be. A welcome idea, but can I truly put my faith in such tales?
Trust me, dude, I got this. Commander, please, be reasonable. I understand you're bound to protect your people as a commander of the Galaxy Expedition Team. I have the same duty towards my clan. But doubting Bellerophon like this, you're not just wrong, you're a fool. He's the main character for Almighty Sinnoh's sake. The main character.
Perhaps you are right. But if I were to simply place my faith in this boy, and that faith were to be betrayed, then how could I possibly face my people?
You may think you're the only one desperate to protect the people of Jubilife, but you're not. Bellerophon is putting his life on the line as well.
Fine. Enough. Let fate decide what happens next. Whichever of us is stronger will prevail. Face me with your Pokemon, Bellerophon. Today we battle in earnest.
And when did my guys get healed up? When did that happen? Did Benny do that? Or is it just magic? And he pitches it like it's a baseball. Alright, Vulpix is probably the exact wrong Pokemon for this. Let's see if we have anyone else who'd be... Yep, swap Pokemon. Alright. There you go. Alright, level 62 Snorlax. Let's see. As expected, that didn't really do that much. That's an Earth-type move. Crap. Why did I not see that coming? Why didn't I see that coming? Alright, and I have no one with any moves that are super effective on normal types, so... I guess it's just down to whoever. Alright. Use a max potion. Lovely. Alright. Go ahead. We'll go ahead and try and poison it. There we go. That'll chip away at itself. If I try healing Cordyceps again, it's likely just going to use... We're out of battery again. Alright. You know what? Might as well try using Joy-Cons. Assuming that, there's the Joy-Con drift in action for you. All right. Let's see. If we try healing Cordyceps, it's likely just going to use Giga Impact again and put me in the same or a worse position. You know what? Let's just fight. Actually, Leech Life. Let's see how effective that is. Back up to 84, and Snorlax didn't do anything. Let's try that again. Alright, it's on its last legs. Okay, Cordyceps is down. As is Snorlax. Alrighty. We got 4 options left. I have no idea what he's about to send out, so... let's just go Femboy and see what happens. Golem. Okay. Didn't make the... Alright, not the best choice, but also not the worst one. Alright. Play rough. Let's do it. Okay, Stealth Rock. And Double Edge. Alright, that makes things a little easier. last is Clefable. Alright. This is just normal effective. Heal. Alright. Surprisingly, Joy-Con drift is not really affecting that in the gameplay that much. Then again, what could it be affecting right now? Great. Just use Play Rough again. Alright, what will it do now? Psychic twice. And that puts Femboy out of the game. Alright. Nice, right, Wet Boy. She's gonna finish it off. Go. It's another one in the bag. Battle decided.
Any Pokemon that threatens our life here must be eliminated.
I'm not sure I like your attitude, buddy.
You truly are a force to be reckoned with.
Is he expecting me to cut off his head?
Bellerophon, the fates have decided. I concede, and I apologize sincerely for doubting you.
Commander Kamado.
I know I have no right to ask it of you any longer, but please use that strength of yours for the sake of the Galaxy Expedition Team. No, for the sake of the Celestica people and all the Pokemon living in Hisui.
Don't you worry, Commander. We've got the red chain. We're gonna fix the world with communism.
Can I have Zisu teach my Pokemon to? I guess not. Are there any wisps here? Might as well explore before. You cannot go any farther. Lovely. Thanks, game. Alright. You got Sawsbuck, you got... Is that Ponier? Or Bisharp? Okay, on one side you got the Nobles, on the other you got your Bride Pokemon. I forget what the game calls them. Never mind, it's not on one side or the other, they're just placed together in various spots. Alright. Did I have anything else? Anything important to say? Nope. Alright.
Come on, now's the time. Use the red chain.
Wait, what? What is this? There's a voice in my head. No, in my heart. It's speaking to me. You hold the red chain. Try to catch me then.
Whoa, Rita, do you hear what you're saying? Catch you? Almighty Sinnoh? I think Almighty Sinnoh may have been speaking to me. It's telling me, you hold the red chain. Try to catch me then, for the fight to come.
It's too dangerous to go alone, brother. Take these.
Gives us Ultra Balls, so no Master Ball yet. Interesting. Even more progression of technology. Okay, so we're gonna catch Palkia. So, are we getting Palkia because we chose Arita? Huh. Alright. Now, do I have to fight it, or can I just go ahead and catch it straight away? This will be an interesting question. Let us find out. Alright, so we do have to fight it. This makes for a much more interesting game. Alright. Let's try and not accidentally kill it. Try and play rough. Ah, crap. Ah, shoot. Okay, can we try again? Try to catch me. Yeah. Alright. So I get... Alright, so I am going to have another go at it. Yes. Yes, I'm ready to battle it again. Except I didn't heal it. My team. So... Oh, never mind. They're magically healed. Alright. We'll maximize Femboy's health and go ahead and deal some damage to Palkia if we can. Alright. There we go. We'll try using Fairy Wind the one time. Alright. Hold on, what did that bring up? Status info. Huh. Alright. Items. Alright, Joy-Con drift appears to be getting worse. He's died. Looks like I'm the new time god now. Hey, there we go. That was much simpler than it realistically should be. Then again, it usually is in these games.
He caught it, right? He caught God.
The red chain's been shattered, but we've still got the Pokemon of the Lakes to thank for getting this far. Well done, Bellerophon, my boy. Masterfully handled. I was watching the whole time as you battled and caught your way to a simply stunning victory. I was totally here the whole time. You truly are the pride of the Survey Corps.
Looks like I taught him well. I can hear Almighty Sinnoh. No, it's called Palkia. Mighty Palkia is speaking to me in my mind.
Space-time grows chaotic. The power fails. The frenzied one. It now comes to fight. That is why I am here. You're telling me there's another one. But the red chain's smashed to bits. No way even Bellerophon can tackle another Pokemon. No way even Bellerophon could tackle another Pokemon as strong as the last one now.
Dude, did you even watch that battle? So we catch Dialga too. We do catch both of them. He's blowing us away with time.
All of you, we must vacate this. God, forget the fancy talk. Book it. Come on. We gotta make it back to the summit camp while we still can. Excuse me. We need to leave before this other Almighty Sinnoh decides it wants to fight us. But Commander,
We can't just leave it here.
you're done.
Ya done. I can't do the voice with that line. The use of ya instead of just ya dunce. What are you waiting for? I'm telling you, we gotta get gone.
Such dreadful power. It's certainly beyond our current capabilities to survive.
No, that's survey, not survive.
It's certainly beyond our current capabilities to survey such a creature. I'm amazed you even managed to stay on your feet before it, Bellerophon. And did you notice the energy pouring out of the rift? It seems likely that a buildup of the same energy was what caused the strange lightning that threw the noble Pokemon into their frenzied states.
So our two clans were following a different Almighty Sinnoh, but both were real. What a shocking turn of events! To say nothing of the shock of hearing the commander speak so differently.
I must apologize from the bottom of my heart to the both of you as fellow leaders. You saw the truth that I could not. You never abandoned your trust in Bellerophon. And to you, Bellerophon, I acted on ill-considered presumptions and drove you from the Galaxy Expedition team, forcing you to face great hardship alone. And despite all of that,
Excuse me.
you still strove to save all of Hisui.
Just nod in response.
Well, it's not like we could just sit back and ignore the space-time rift.
As we understood, Commander, that you had reasons to act as you did.
Commander, might I suggest we return to the matter at hand? We've left things in quite a state up at the temple. That's the stuff, Mr. Professor. You'd rather face what's in front of us than dwell in the past, huh? Just what I'd expect from a real scientist.
A dependable attitude indeed. Yes, let us move on. No need to speak any further of my rash actions, not to mention my loss of composure. It seems that having Bellerophon about has been a good influence on all.
That's only natural. Bellerophon is strong enough to defeat even this new opponent. Single-handedly. Whoa, slow down. Did you forget that the red chain broke? We'll be alright, armed with the knowledge that mighty Palkia imparted to me. Palkia? The Pokemon that talked to you? Yes, it told me its name, but that's not all. It also told me this. The Stone of Creation's beginning, the Chain of Red, the vessel of humankind's invention. Unite these three and calm the chaos now disturbing the flow of time. Ugh. And then, mighty Palkia must go with us back to the temple, it said. Well, that Chain of Red is in pieces now, but if little bits will do, I gathered those. And the vessel of humankind's invention. I dare say that might refer to a Pokeball. That's gotta be it. But what about that Stone of Creation's beginning part? Leon might have some idea. He's knowledgeable about stones and minerals. He even goes digging for ore sometimes. Is that so? Oh, that's Kamado speaking.
Is that so? Then Warden Leon will be a fine resource to consult. And what are your thoughts, Professor Leventon? Do you have any idea what this stone could be?
Oh, upon my word, perhaps I do. Bellerophon, my boy, could you lend me those plates you received from Weirdeer? And the others? The ones that Volo said had messages engraved upon them.
Alrighty. So, what, we gotta put the plates together or something?
Aha! Just as I remembered. Here on the back of the Earth plate it says, when the universe was created, its shards became this plate. I think it may be a hint to what we need.
How do you mean?
Don't you see? We must search for the stone. Or rather, ore, I suppose, that shares the same material properties as these plates. In fact, I believe that a young Leon might know just where to find such a thing, as he said he'd been investigating it at Volo's urging.
Now that you mention it, that Volo fellow's come around the Diamond Settlement asking about those plates before, too. Called it. He's the bad guy. This seems like a lead worth following.
It's decided then. Thus begins our search for the Stone of Creation's beginning. Although the name is a rather mouthful. Wouldn't you say? I propose we call it Origin Ore.
The counterpart.
Arita, may we ask for your clan's aid once more?
Of course. I'll call Leon to the summit camp at once.
I waited as long as anyone could reasonably expect, but my invitation just never came. So I decided to honor you all with an unsolicited visit. Be glad and rejoice. Now, Adam Man, I see all those other louts have their little tasks to be getting on with, but what of the great Melly? What's my role in all this? I'm your leader, Melly. Show a shred of respect, will you? Fine, whatever. Just hurry up and give me a job, great leader Adaman, and make it a good one. You want a job? Fine. Your job is to support the others. All the other wardens are busy looking after the nobles and keeping the people of our clans from panicking. Take a hint. Oh, Adaman. Oh, you silly, foolish boy. Don't you understand anything? Everyone has work they are suited to and work they are not. Oh, and before I forget, it seems you weren't entirely useless after all, Galaxy Team Grunt. Well done, you. Take this as a reward for your admirable efforts. Just my way of encouraging the little people.
And you're all so little compared to me.
Maybe giving this guy the hippie voice wasn't exactly accurate. But hey, candy truffles. I'll take those. I've brought Leon.
Yeesh, that ugly hat suits you as poorly as this important role does. I don't like this at all. I should be the one consulted for my wisdom.
Hisui's ores and stones are her precious resource. Since I was the first to realize that, it's only natural that I should be the first consulted. If you have a problem with it, perhaps you'd like to take it up with Cleavor in battle. With that bumbling ball of yours.
Excuse me? That bumbling ball is more than capable of zapping both you and that ugly bug of yours all the way back to your stupidly oversized tree. Shall we prove it to you now?
Melly, give it a rest and play nice with the Pearl Clan folks for once, would you? Bigger things are at stake here.
But Adam, man! Everyone back home is all worked up because the Pearl Clan got to speak to Almighty Sinnoh, or Palkia, or whatever. Do you want them to hog all the glory?
Holy crap.
Warden Leon, if you would.
Certainly. Then let us set out at once. We make for the Primeval Grotto. Which I've probably been through before, but I don't remember where it is. Yep, it's down there, and there's a request somewhere. For this guy. Who is this? Who is this guy with Sfeel? Oh, he's lost his Sfeel. Oh, thank goodness you passed by. Please, I need you to rescue my Sfeel. Its adorable round body caused it to go rolling down the hill, and it's headed straight for the Stone-Tooth Rose and Boulder Roll Ravine. Those areas are full of dangerous Pokémon. You're that new Survey Corps member everyone's talking about, right? Please help find my dear Sfeel. Anything for a Sfeel, brother. This takes greater precedence over the fate of the whole world. That's an Alpha Mismagius. Alright. Is that down there? Or is that something completely different? That does not look like a Sfeel to me. Oh, that's just rock salt. Alright, which way did you say it rolled? Boulder Roll Ravine, Stone-Tooth Rose. Which way would it likely have gone? I'm going with the more downhill route. Let's see. Is there a Sfeel here? Anywhere? There's Graveler, Haunter, Machop. I really hate these fight controls. They are not intuitive whatsoever. I highly doubt Sfeel managed to get over the bridge if it was just rolling. And the Joy-Con drift is really starting to mess with my gameplay. Now that I actually have to move places. Did it manage to go this way? I suppose not. Let's see. Retrace our steps. Roll down here. Should be able to see it from above, right? Come on. Fly, you stupid bird. Ah, there it is. I overshot it by several units of measure. Whatever. Sphere. And every other Pokemon just disappears. And now it's back. Come on. I really need to get new Joy-Cons. This just ain't okay. This just ain't okay. That's not what I wanted to bring up. We'll just dive bomb it next time. Sven. He just keeps going. You go, little guy. Or don't. I kinda need you for this. I kinda need you to complete this little side quest. Ah, the water. Sphere. Oh my goodness, Phil. I can't believe you rolled all the way down here. You escorted Sphere all this way, right? Thank you so much. Please meet me back at the summit camp. I'll thank you properly there. Is there a reason not to do it here? This guy. Yes, I want to go to the summit camp. I must question why these two feathers are so close together. There he is. Alright, see ya. Thanks to you, I was able to find Sphere, and it's without a scratch, too. Here, this is for everything you've done. Sticky Glob and a rare candy. Alright. You go, little guy. Okay. Alright. I suppose we'll go ahead and make our way to the Primeval Grotto. Whatever we figure out there will be a good stopping point for tonight. Or it might drag us beyond the usual time. That's a wisp over there. I'm gonna go and get that. There we go. Four remaining. Alright. Alrighty. What is going on here? That was not doing that before. I feel some extraordinary power here, as if the world itself was created in this very place. What do you think, Leon? Taking into consideration my knowledge of ores, my skill at mining, and the strength of my Slagoo's moves, I think you'd better leave any extraction work up to us, wouldn't you say? Trust me, dude. I've played enough Minecraft to know how to get that stuff out. We're going to have to ask you to stop right there. These guys... Alright, so these guys decide to come back into the plot. Oh, come on! Who's there? We don't have any time to waste with... Clover? We haven't seen you since you walked out of the clan. Where have you been all this time? I don't have to tell you nothing. Look, you can carry on digging out that treasure you're after, and then you'll give it to us. I don't know why you even look surprised. It's not as if you were hard to follow. What we seek may be as precious as treasure, but this isn't about how valuable it is. We need it to restore this awful sky to normal. That earnest goody two-shoes act of yours is what made me leave the Pearl Clan in the first place. Enough. I don't care why any of you ran off to play bandit, but I won't let you get in Leon's way. There are 3 of you and 3 of us. Let's go. Bellerophon, you take charm. Well, we can't do a triple? Why can't we all fight them together? That would be awesome! I bring good luck to my sisters wherever I go, and ill luck to anyone who crosses our paths. I'm the eldest and I'll be your unlucky charm, especially in this, the battle of a lifetime. Battle of a lifetime, huh? Well, you've only got 2 Pokemon. It's a Rhydon and something else. Considering that I beat you before, you're pretty crap. This is not a good type matchup. But I suppose we'll go ahead and see what we can do with the supercharged Iron Tail. Interesting. Yep. That's what I should have expected. Alright. Absorb was the wrong move to use there. Alright, what you got next? Gengar. Alright. That ain't gonna work. Let's see. Nope, not items. Pokemon. Let's go ahead and use Vulpix. Strong style. What strong style is it using? Shadow Ball. No comment. No, just for that, I'm gonna use the cooler looking move. The less powerful. Oh. Nah, we'll just use the more powerful one. There we go. Battle decided. Well, you are rather formidable. Alrighty. Hopefully that's the last we'll have to see of these folks. Come on, Clover. Why not come back to the Diamond Clan? Times are changing. We're changing.
And we could really use someone as strong as you are. Are you joking? I've got no interest in living back in that place with all its stupid rules. Look, we'll let you keep your treasure this time, but you better do something about that sky. You're as strong as ever, Bellerophon. Maybe you can do something about that monstrous creature at the top of the mountain. But even if you do, the next time we meet, you won't escape without a beating. Remember that. Honestly, those three. What did they even come here for? Oh well. I'll heal up everyone's Pokémon. The coin that I remembered never hesitated to help someone in need, even if she groused as she did so. I suspect they may have been worried about us, perhaps even wanting to help. Then they should have just said so. What a pain they are, hiding behind all that attitude. And of course, a snail is the obvious creature to use for mining. I was able to extract some of that origin ore, or whatever it is you wish to call it. I suppose it had better go with you, Bellerophon. You obtained a piece of origin ore. Alright, we're gonna fashion a sword with it, so that we can slay God. That was surprisingly easy. No, you simply fail to recognize my skill. You ought to be praising my hard work. Honestly. Good evening, old contemptible. Good to see you again. I knew we could count on you, Leon. No wonder Cleaver recognizes you as a worthy warden. Let's hurry back to Mr. Professorman and show him what we got. That Laventon's got sound judgment, plus knowledge to spare, despite a silly streak. And that, I believe, is going to cut it for tonight. Especially with the current controller situation. Alrighty. So, hopefully, still going to be able to do this next week. Sunday night, 23rd, we'll not be able to do that. We won't be able to do any more streams. So, 16th, so, next week, the 16th, gonna be the last stream for a while. Probably, in fact, might as well just do one big stream to wrap up the whole story of the game. 23rd, I will not be... 23rd, I will be flying home from TFCon in Chicago. And between the 30th and the 12th of November, I will be unable to do any streams or edit any content, period. I'm going to be very busy then. After... It's hard to believe that we're almost finished with this. Presumably. But after this, I had a poll going up for a potential second streaming. That's not going to be happening until at least after... until at least mid-November. But I've been looking to that poll for potential games to play on stream, and personally, I'd really like to play Metal Gear Rising. I just got it on Steam, and the Devil May Cry HD collection, first 3 Devil May Cry games. So, probably gonna do Metal Gear Rising, and heck, maybe some weekly Team Fortress 2 streams. Anyway, that's going to do it for tonight. Stick around to see what happens. I will keep everyone updated. My name is Keeper of Toast. I will see y'all next time. Good night.